Okay, so I have a few questions for you. My goal is to obtain more knowledge regarding the responsibilities and skills required to be a hotel motel manager. Okay, so I have a few questions for you. What are some of the main tasks that you do daily in order to operate your hotel?
The main thing is to walk around and make sure that all the guests are satisfied.
Okay.
You walk around and make sure that your hotel is neat and tidy and everything is the way it should be for the guests for their arrival, for their departure. Everything is about the guests and the guest satisfaction.
Okay, what is like the most important part of all those things that you listed? Like, why is guest satisfaction so important?
You need to make the guests feel like this is a home away from home,
Mm-hmm.
and they're here and we're happy they're here. They will come back. It will make people come back. So it's a revenue.
What are some of the qualities that distinguishes you guys from other hotel motel managers in making guests feel like they're home away from home?
I guess it's because we make sure in our daily task and working with our employees that all of the employees are aware of the importance of working with guests. And it's also with the employees. You got to make them happy in order for them to make other people happy. Just like yourself, you have to be happy in order to make somebody else happy.
Right.
So, making the employees understand that, like even just meeting a guest in the hall and speaking to them, it means a lot to a guest.
Right.
Some people, some hostesses or housekeepers would just walk right by them and act like they're not there. So it's just important in a lot of ways to make sure that these people keep coming back so that we keep getting the revenue. Revenue is, pretty important to keep this place running.
Right. Which of these tasks do you think carry the most value added to the entity? Like, what's the most value added thing that you guys think that you can do in order to generate revenue?
Making sure we're high tech. People come here, they expect to have high tech, the TVs, the internet, the business center, the fitness room even. I mean, they don't want to go in there and climb on old equipment. Our swimming pool, just keeping things up to date with the world. Those are good amenities for is that what you're talking about? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What things do you see yourselves doing in the future regarding like high-tech activity? Are you guys looking at adding anything to keep up or to like have a competitive advantage?
Yeah, I'm sure that the owner will always keep up with the high tech. I mean, he's very he's up with that. Anything that comes in the market, he will make sure we have it first.
Right.
Compared to anybody else in this town, we get everything before anybody else does usually.
Right.
So he's really good at that.
What are some traits you think a hotel motel manager should have in order to be an outstanding manager?
Ooh. You got to be patient.
Okay.
You got to be very, very patient. You got to be a happy person. I mean, you can't walk around with a frown on your face all day, because then both the guests and the employees are kind of like afraid of you. I've learned that because I tried to be forceful. That doesn't work. You've got to be relaxed and happy and just kind of make sure that everything gets done, but you don't have to be a real heavy hand. You just got to be a firm hand. You don't have to go to extremes with your. If you train right, then they're going to be good. You got to tease with people. You got to tease them.
Okay.
It's fun.
It's fun.
You got to be fun.
What are some technical skills required to operate a hotel or motel that you would think the general public does not have a niche in? Like, what are some of the technical skills that you possess that most people probably wouldn't, or that would be a surprise to most people that you would have to know in order to operate and manage a hotel or motel?
You just need to know a lot of how much it costs to run a hotel.
Okay.
How much involvement there really is that the GM has. I mean, normally you just see the GM walking around, you don't think that they really have that much to do. They've got to make sure that they know all of the workings of the hotel. They need to know how the pool works.
Mhm.
They need to know how everything works. If an air conditioner goes down, how to fix it. Things like that. Not physically fix it, but know where to go to get it fixed.
Mhm.
There's so much that you need to know that's just common sense. A lot of it's common sense. As far as, yeah, you go to school and you learn how to be a GM, but that teaches you the revenue side of it.
Mhm.
It doesn't teach you the day-to-day physical part of it. It's just kind of like running a house.
Mhm.
It's like being the head of a house
Yeah.
at home,
Okay.
like your own house. You have to know how to pay the bills. You need to keep the bills paid up. It's just like having a huge house.
Very huge house.
Yeah. It really is.
If there was one characteristic you think that every hotel motel manager should have, what should it be?
Patience.
Patience.
Yeah.
Why patience?
Because it is tasking. I mean, you just have to, and you've got employees coming at you, you got people coming at you, you got phone calls coming at you, from the minute you walk in the door until the minute you leave. People are asking you questions. You're the leader,
Mhm.
and they're coming at you all the time.
Right.
They want to know, okay, what am I going to do? My can opener broke.
Mhm.
Get you a new one. What am I going to do? I've got 4 rooms oversold. Let's look at it and see who we can move around. I mean, okay, I've got 3 housekeepers and I've got 60 rooms to clean.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll get it done. It's just, you have to be extremely patient, because if you
blow.
start getting blown, if you blow,
Everyone
it doesn't
else
help.
blows.
Yeah, doesn't help.
How did you learn, like, how to deal with the patients? Is it something that you already knew prior to becoming a hotel motel manager, or did you learn that while?
I learned a lot of it while working and learning how to be a GM.
Okay.
I learned my patience a lot from the owner. He would tell me, you've got to learn to speak after you think. You can't just blurt it out.
Right.
Because I was one that would just blurt things out without thinking. So, and he'd tell me that a lot. You need to think before you talk.
Now it makes more sense.
Yes. Because I'd get mad.
Mhm.
I'd get, and they
It's
would.
frustrating when all these things are coming at you,
Yes.
I assume.
Yeah. And I'd get upset, and then
So multitasking is big.
oh, it's a huge thing. Yeah. You gotta be very organized.
Yeah.
Very organized. You got to know how to manage your time.
Right.
And I am organized. I have certain things that I do during the day, from the minute I walk in to the minute I leave. I'm okay